Good afternoon.
Okay, this is our very first Kickstart Chillax. It's an use just a name that I think of like within 3 seconds, so forgive the name. How many of you this is your first Kickstart event? Okay, this is not how we normally roll. It's usually in the evening on the weekday. We start at 7:30, we end about 10:30 when we call your parents because nobody ever wants to go home. So there's some free house at the back. If you decide to stay tonight, free. A few announcements to make. It's also the first time we have so many props on stage. So let me just stand here. Tomorrow at 4, there's another talk at Mind Valley as well. Robert Riopel is actually speaking at this very same hall. All of you are actually invited to come. It's free. And just go to the Facebook page and just RSVP. That's all you need to do. What are the other announcements I'm supposed to do? Yeah, 4 o'clock tomorrow. Robert Riopel is basically talking about how you turn your life around. He did with his from, I think, totally bankrupt to a millionaire within 9 months, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, after this is going to be Pascal. I met Pascal at the Awesomeness Fest. He's actually from France. He's just touring KL for a while before he goes up to Cambodia. I didn't really talk to him a lot during A-Fest. A-Fest is an event held by Mind Valley. It happens twice in a year. The one that's where I met Dr. Clarence Tan. I met Aslan as well. A-Festers in the house, put up your hands. Okay, you want to know more about what A-Fest? They are a bit crazy, that's why we qualified to join the Awesomeness Fest. Talk to them about it. The next one is going to come up in Dominican Republic, so I don't know whether there's still slots available. Every year there are 1,006 people who actually registered, and they only take 250 people. So, and it was actually there that I got the privilege of meeting Pascal. Actually, I didn't really talk to him a lot because there are so many interesting people throwing themselves on my lap. So everyone, mostly ladies. That's why Pascal had to back me up. Never got a chance to meet him. But because the support group was so strong, he dropped me an email saying that he's actually coming. I think he just dropped an email like Monday or Tuesday. So this was something that we pulled off very, very last minute. Up until Thursday, I don't even know what he does. When I look at his profile, he's like a musician. He was on Storm. He was an art director. So I said, you know what? Just put it on Kickstart, and we'll figure out something. So because most of the time, for those of you who've been to our morning session, it was a business planning session with Paul Zaman. So that was a very hard entrepreneurship where we talk about numbers, we talk about strategy. So I decided to do something slightly different in the afternoon where we got a musician talking about entrepreneurship. His approach to entrepreneurship will be very much different from my approach. So what he's going to do is that he's going to talk for about 45 minutes, going through some of his experiences, some of the stuff that he has done. And then we're going to do a little Q&A, and he's actually going to do some body percussion, so all of you are going to get involved in, I don't know, playing drums with your butt/breast. And we just see how it goes. This is totally out of flow. And that's where I will pass the mic now to Pascal. Is he mic'd up already, GQ? That's GQ, by the way. We are from Kota Baru, Kelantan. We grew up playing marbles. I only go into business partnerships where I know where the mothers stay. So if he runs away with money, I know which house to go to. So yeah, I work with him in our previous businesses and all that. So he's always the guy at the back. That's Amin. Say hi, and that's Joanne. Amin is actually one of the co-founders of Kickstart as well. There were 6 people who started Kickstart, but 3 of us are very active basically doing it. So Ami is basically the guy who's basically putting together partnerships and sponsorships. As a matter of fact, you guys won't be here if it's not because of Ami. So put your hands together. Okay, without further ado, let me invite Pascal on stage. You can bring your cup as well, Pascal. Okay, thank you. You are French, so you can be a bit different.
It's working?
Yes,
it seems to be working.
And a round of applause for Pascal.
A few things have been said, and I don't know about you, but people in the music make noise. So people in the music world or in the arts world, they have a tendency to do one thing, which is talk a lot. Very talkative actors, musicians. Sometimes they're very silent as well. It really depends on just so many things. So right now, I'm not gonna talk. I'm just gonna play, and then I will talk. So nice to be here with you. the way you think and the way you
Sorry.
you said it's harmonizing your thoughts and your,
The way I think.
the way you think. Okay.
Whenever I worship you, um, whenever I worship the Lord Christ, it's music for me. So
Can you speak louder, please? I cannot hear you.
okay,
It's not shifting well.
It's just put the mic louder.
okay, can you hear me now?
Yes.
All right, okay. I'm a Christian, so for me, music would be worshiping the Lord, and each time I worship and dance, it's rejoicing for me whenever I'm down, especially when I go through troubles in life. That keeps me going. Rejoicing is what worshiping is for me, basically. And music, rejoicing.
Okay. Okay. Just want to ask another question now. Um, we're having this experience which is quite universal uh, and different at the same time. Like I like this expression, the same but different. And to me, music is very across the cultures, across maybe it's sometimes across time and space as well. And it's helped me. Um, I'm just gonna tell you my personal story with music after, but it's just helped me to be who I am today or to express myself, which was which has been a process. Uh, 40-year-old trip manifesting my energy through this medium, which is called music. Um, so I have another question, which is in a different field and also completely related. There is this word which describes physical and mental condition, which is called autism. And I would be very curious to hear what is your definition of autism? How would you describe an autistic person? If you have any clue or idea or experience regarding autism.
I believe in evolved human development, natural evolvement. Because I don't know whether you know this, but an autistic kid can actually learn 8 times faster than a normal human if you give him 5 different devices.
My cousin is actually an autistic person, so but at the same time when I look at him, though he cannot socialize like a lot of other people out there, but when he look at things very differently because he draws and he's recognized as one of the savants in the world. And when I look at him, the way he look at stuff, it's very different and it's very beautiful.
Autism, I would term it as a special child who needs special needs. That's a very simple terminology. And they are indeed very extraordinary when they are brought up in the world. They may be slow learners beginning, but once they pick up, they can really sail very fast in the world.
My sense of it is that there's a different kind of organization in the nervous system of one who is labeled with this condition, which is becoming more and more prevalent, or at least recognized as more prevalent. My heart, in a compassionate sense, says that they're organized in a way that the world says they should not be organized.
They should not
They're
be.
organized in a way, their
Yeah.
nervous system is organized differently
Yeah.
than how the world wants them to be organized. So I say from a compassionate place, that must be very, very challenging. And from a health standpoint, I think there's some underlying challenges that could assist, but not to change them necessarily to fit the box,
Yes.
but to have them be more comfortable in their own skin, in a sense.
Thank you. Thank you. There is another. How's that?
To me, autism represents a spectrum of condition which embrace the diversity of the human condition. So some people are better at certain things, less at other things. So possibly it denotes a more extreme from the norm, like towards the end of the standard deviation rather than at the middle of the bell curve. So it's part of life, it's part of our biodiversity. It's normal.
It's part of life.
Hello. I think Elvie explained it very beautifully. Yeah, I just put it here to my. Oh, sorry.